Hi guys, and welcome to Main Street Tea,
a new podcast brought to you by two women who love their fandoms.
We're here to dish with you about what's happening in all our favorite universes. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Ellie.
And this is Main Street Tea. Alright, and we are back for part 2 of our D23 episode.
Welcome back, peeps.
And what an ending to the weekend it was in Anaheim.
Yeah.
There are a lot of fun announcements that we have to catch you guys up on. But first, Ellie, how's your week? Looked like you had fun at that bachelorette party.
It was an amazing bachelorette party. It was my friend Denise's bachelorette, and super cute story real quick. She actually got engaged at Disney.
Oh, that's so cute.
Her fiance Rafa picked a spot, I guess, where they took their first Disney trip or picture where they took a picture there at Disney, and that very same spot, I believe it's like in New Orleans by a staircase, if I remember correctly, went back to that same spot a couple years later and then proposed to her there, which I thought was super cute.
That's so thoughtful.
So yes, congratulations to Denise and Rafa.
Congrats, guys.
Yes. We did the bachelorette party. We did a wine tasting through Temecula, got on the bus, we were dancing.
I know, it looked like so much fun.
So much fun. And it was just really fun talking about, like how they met and the whole nine. So just a super good time. But I'm so excited also to hear about your week.
Yes.
It was pretty epic.
I mean, maybe not as much fun as the bachelorette party, but I did spend Monday and Tuesday at the parks. First things first, I need somebody to make me a new shirt because I have one that says I live in Fantasyland, but I need to get Fantasyland crossed out and have it say relocating to Batu. Because I am fucking obsessed right now with Batu. So, first we watched the Main Street Electrical Parade on the first night, which was epic. Brings me back to my childhood.
So
and it's going to be in town through September 30th. So if you guys get a chance to go to Disneyland, make sure to check that out. Okay, so moving on. Batu has my heart.
Chills when I read. I was just like, didn't even want to ask you until I actually heard it here.
I know. I almost didn't want to post because I wanted to surprise you because of how fucking epic it was.
Okay, tell me.
So I'm taking pictures in front of the Millennium Falcon, and a cast member comes up to me and asks me if I wanted to go on a secret mission to help the Resistance. And
I can imagine.
I mean, I'm like, yeah?
Yes, please. Pick me.
I was kind of nervous, and then she grabs a photographer and she's like, he's gonna go with you. She's like, you're gonna take some hologram shots with him. And hologram shots are what they call magic shots in Batu. When the Porg is with me in the selfie shot, and
nice.
There's one that I took with these fighter jets going over me, which was really fun.
I can't wait to post those.
And as we're going to these different photo ops, Chewbacca walks by.
Get out.
And my photographer is like, oh, go help Chewbacca hide from the First Order.
Oh my gosh, so you guys were partners.
Yes. Oh! So me and Chewbacca are hiding from the First Order.
How giant is he?
Huge. and all of these kids are around. I'm telling them, oh, we're hiding from the First Order. Come on, kids. And trying to involve them. And Chewbacca's telling me to be quiet.
Blowing it.
He's like, you're blowing it. So we get away from the First Order, and then I go to high five Chewbacca, but he doesn't know how. So I teach Chewbacca how to high five, which was just so amazing. All these people were videoing.
Yeah.
So I need to locate one of them so I can get that fucking video.
Someone please send her the video.
Yes, it was so
at Real
epic.
Housewives of Disney on Instagram. Shameless.
No, Real Housewife of Disneyland.
Of Disneyland. My God.
Yes, so I'm just so obsessed with the roaming characters at Batu. It's kind of an homage to how they used to be at Disneyland because they used to roam a little more. Now they're at their stations because they get so mobbed.
I noticed that when I went back.
Yeah, they used to roam. I walked down Main Street with Mary Poppins. Some still do roam. You'll see Mary Poppins,
Alice,
Peter Pan, Alice, Mad Hatter.
You know who I saw too? Cruella de Vil does it too. She walks around and is snobs everybody and really in her character.
Yeah, sometimes the Evil Queen too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, they're still around, but definitely Mickey is kind of rare to see roaming. I wish. So I can't wait to go for your birthday and take you to Batu.
Yeah, so excited. I really hope they pick me. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to be so decked. And
It's not about being picked. Well, okay, for the photo op kind of like mission that I went on, yes, that's about being picked. But for interacting with the characters, it's about just being at the right place or at the right time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the pictures I saw was someone at night just is walking by and Ray's just working on her ship.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Really
that's
cool.
Amazing.
I know. Oh, and I also tried the popcorn.
Oh, yes. I was going to ask you. So, light side, dark side, survey says
Sweeter than expected. I was expecting it to be a little more spicy. It does have some spice to it, but it's mostly fruity. I don't think it's my favorite.
Okay, so I'm really sorry, but I actually had friends tell me that it wasn't the best, but I was waiting for your reviews because I wanted to see, well, because not everybody has the same taste buds, so.
Yeah, no, and I actually kind of heard that a little bit too. Okay, moving on from Batu. We've been getting some great feedback and questions from our viewers, which has been so thrilling and exciting for us.
It is so exciting, guys, to see that.
And one of my favorites came from one of our listeners through Instagram at Our Disney Notebook, asked us to share which princesses we identify with the most. Obviously, Disney princesses. I mean, is there any other kind? So, Ellie, which one do you think you identify with the most? Or do you want me to start?
You start first.
So,
because I know this is like your forte, is Disney princesses.
I mean, I only have one. Mine is and always will be Belle.
Okay.
I love them all.
Right.
But with Belle, I've always identified with her the most, especially at a young age, because of, I think, like her thirst for knowledge and exploration. I always related to her character in that way. And then I admired her character so much because of like the selflessness that she has for her father, taking his place, and then the Beast falling in love with him and seeing past his rough exterior as to like who he truly is.
Totally.
And his heart. That always feels true to me. Like I'm a very genuine person and I like to think that I see past like who you are on the outside and choose my friends because of who they are on the inside and not their core.
Definitely. I can see
and
that.
Like we all have faults, but you know.
No, for sure. I can totally see that with you. You like that's the person that you definitely were like gave that vibe to me at first, like when I first met you. Yeah. For sure.
She's the shit. Okay, so what about you?
Okay, so obviously, of course, I love all the Disney princesses, but the one that I feel like I identified the most was Ariel, obviously, since I have like this
mermaid.
Yes,
mermaid. I should have known.
Not just because of my love for the ocean, but she's also really curious and always wants to know more. A little rebellious, but like not too much and still has a heart, you know, and feelings. Always pushing her limits, like where should I go? Also her selfless. Yeah, right? And then I really liked her selflessness too. She was willing to do anything for not just love, but like to really go to like the next big adventure. And so she had to give up something super personal, which was her voice. And I love to sing. So I guess I could have related to her in that sense as well. But
you're gonna have to sing for us someday.
Yes, definitely. Ariel
is
my favorite.
For you.
Yep.
All right, and we'll be taking more viewer questions, so send any of them to us or topic suggestions. Like we want to be interacting with you guys and talk about things you guys want to hear about too.
Yes, definitely, because this is what this show is about: discussing with you guys, or discussing our favorite fandoms.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, speaking of our favorite fandoms, I know you are really excited to talk about something today.
Yes. Actually, I saw episode 1 of The Dark Crystal on Netflix today.
Which I have no idea what the hell that is. So
okay, so
tell me all about it.
The Dark Crystal is one of Jim Henson's masterpieces, in my opinion. It's a lot of puppeteering. Like I told you, he was way ahead of his time. Long story short, The Dark Crystal is about a planet, and this crystal that's like purple pretty much keeps the balance of this planet. But when I saw it, it was like
very Power Rangey.
Yes and no. I mean, there's definitely no Power Rangers, but the creatures in this movie are pretty rad. There's bad side, right? So like the Skeksis are these evil creatures, and they're soaking up the power of the crystal. And there are these little things called the Gelflings, and they have some sort of essence, right? So their power or whatever. It's a very dark, actually, movie. My little one didn't really enjoy it so much. I didn't think she was when I showed it to her, but I really liked the story behind it all. It was really cute. So now I was super excited over the Dark Crystal that they have in Netflix. And what this is about, it's about before the missing piece of the Dark Crystal in the original movie. Like,
okay, so what's happening now is like a continuance or a prequel to the movie.
Yes, but it's before all the crazy stuff happened to the movie. Like, basically all the Gelflings were wiped out. They don't exist anymore. There was very few, but it doesn't really say, it doesn't give too much detail as to how and everything. You just know that the Skeksis did it. But now the first episode's like about, there's like 7 kingdoms of like Gelflings in different areas.
Okay, so you're super into it because now it's like more to your story.
Yes. Now it's more into the story. But I'm just hoping it doesn't disappoint because it does seem like it drags a little bit.
The series?
The series. And it was funny because Trinity was sitting there with me and so was Jared. But Jared was watching like whatever on YouTube. He wasn't too into it, which I wasn't shocked. But Trinity was like, oh, this looks cool. And well, I don't know, this is weird. And then she started watching her YouTube and I'm like, maybe this isn't as, entertaining to them as it is to me, but we'll see. I'll give it another review when I see episode 2, but that's pretty much what it is. And
so is this a recommendation or is this a to be determined?
So this is definitely to be determined because...
Okay, so maybe I should not have started this out with you're really excited to talk about this.
I am. It's just I don't think I'm the only fan out there, and so I know a lot of my friends are very excited about this show. So let's see what you guys think about it.
Yes, you guys watch Dark Crystal and tell us what you think. Are you guys into that at all? I don't think I am because I haven't watched the movie,
but I think I might. It actually sounds really interesting. So I know there was something else that you wanted to talk about.
Okay. Yes.
Why don't you start?
Okay, I shall. I saw this movie called Brightburn. Have you seen this?
Negative.
Okay. Brightburn is basically a dark version of of Superman. Which you all know how I feel about that.
We know.
But literally this movie completely, it's like they read my mind on how I feel about Superman because it was like the worst scenario, right? So it's like the same story, comes down from space, crashes into a farm, little spaceship crashes into a farm to 2 parents that obviously wanted kids. And it was a baby. But instead of this kid being so angelic and whatever, he is the devil's spawn.
Wait, maybe I have seen that movie actually, or that series.
No, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yes.
Crap, maybe I did watch parts of it.
And I want to say whoever...
But it's not like they don't call the guy Superman. You're just saying it's like Superman.
Yes, because the concept is very... he has all the powers.
Yeah, but except Superman was good. That guy was bad.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If this was a story of Superman, but if Superman turned dark, is what I'm saying. So let's just say, per se, he wasn't...
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But I was thinking when you started that it was like an actual dark Superman.
So this doesn't exactly help your case for Superman being dark, but okay.
No, this kid was a dick.
No, yeah. I think I remember that.
Yeah, it was good. Yes, by far one of my favorites.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God.
Loved it. Yeah. Definite recommend. If you guys haven't seen it.
Definite recommend. Very graphic, the whole 9. It was amazing.
All right, so we are going to jump into days 3 and 4 of D23. What do you think?
Yes, let's do it.
There were a lot of announcements. Let's start with movies. I'm really excited about Cruella de Vil.
Yes.
Emma Stone is going to be starring.
She's going to be so good. I think that was such a good pick.
It looks fucking epic.
What do you think of her, her whole look, her whole punk rock look?
Yes.
I read people were confused, but I'm like, no, this is a great twist.
Disney's fans, and I'm one of them, can, I think, go 2 ways. They can be like me and embrace change, or they can fucking hold on to 1955,
Cruella de Vil.
Disneyland original everything or die.
No, I'm embracing this change for sure.
Me too. I'm so fucking excited about it. We get another villain movie. The new Maleficent also is going to be Mistress of Evil.
Have you seen the previews to that?
It looks so fucking good.
So good.
And then
the Jungle Cruise. Can we talk about that?
Yes. Okay. Jungle Cruise The Rock looks amazing.
Yes, because I feel like this movie is going to be just so good because because he pretty much puts 1,000% to all of his movies. And then don't get mad at me just because I can't remember her name right now, but the girl that played Mary Poppins, she is also in this movie.
Emily Blunt.
Yes, she's going to be fabulous in this movie.
It looks so good.
So good.
What I was going to say is, so I was going to bring it back to Maleficent. Angelina Jolie is also also going to be one of our new Marvel superheroes.
What?
So it's, I think, a tease. They announced it's going to be how we went through Avengers and like the Infinity Wars and all of that. The new, volume, what do you call it? It's going to be called Eternals.
I mean, I know I say that like it's a question, but the truth is, I really don't know that